In the shallows of the Indian Ocean lies a unique ecosystem that stretches from the shores of southern Somalia through Kenya, Tanzania, and Mozambique. In Kenya, this area is known as the Lamu Archipelago, a coastal belt that extends from the Kenya-Somalia border in the north to the Tana River Delta in the south. Influenced by the Somali and East Africa coastal currents, this unique archipelago is characterized by the upwelling of cold, nutrient-rich waters, which create a highly productive marine ecosystem. Lamu is considered the spiritual cradle of the Swahili language. It is also a symbol of interface between the Swahili and Arabic cultures, and for this reason is recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site. This tranquil lifestyle is genuine and unique, and visitors from all over the world come to experience this special atmosphere. The coastal forests of East Africa are an integral part of Lamu's coastal system and are globally recognized as areas of great biological importance and diversity. The intertidal environment of creeks and basins of the Tana River Delta is characterized by extensive mangrove formations. Half of these magnificent mangroves are in pristine condition. Mangrove forests have been a source of timber for construction, as well as for artistic furniture, doors and carvings characteristic within the archipelago. The current status of the mangrove ecosystem shows that the resource is heavily overharvested, and there is potential damage from increased port activities. The government of Kenya is faced with major policy decision-making in relation to the planned new port at Lamu, a major development plan for a transport corridor linking the Lamu port to the oil fields in southern Sudan and Uganda. Current estimates predict about 500,000 to 700,000 new inhabitants, something equal to moving an entire city the size of Mombasa to where Lamu is today. The archipelago possesses the most northerly coral reefs known in the East African marine ecoregion. These reefs host thousands of different species of sea life and provide natural breeding grounds for the types of fish that fill the nets of local fishermen. During the months of October and November, hundreds of thousands of newly hatched baby turtles can be seen racing towards the sea. This is a phenomenon that attracts nature enthusiasts and scientists from around the world. Lamu is one of the preferred destinations for tourists along the East African coastline, and the revenues collected from the industry are substantial. However, the majority of the inhabitants of the Lamu archipelago are still fishermen. The Bajuni community fishermen are renowned for their expertise in marine water fishery, and these skills have been passed down from generation to generation. Kenya is experiencing a period of rapid growth, with a young and expanding population that will put pressure on the nation's resources. In addition to the environmental impact of planned development, the social and economic structure of the Lamu communities will undergo major changes. Yet what constitutes the main income for the inhabitants today is completely reliant on a sustainable use of the natural resources available. An unspoiled biodiversity is in itself the largest asset this region can have. If this magnificent ecosystem is truly protected, trade, harvesting and tourism will all benefit, and the area will continue to thrive for centuries to come.